And good morning, everyone, wherever you are, spread across the surface of our beautiful planet, Mother Earth. Welcome aboard. And indeed, we are with the Lighthouse, the House of Light, a One Light Federation church. And coming under the banner of One Light Federation, yes, we are a spiritualist church. We are here with a spiritual mission and to bring love and light forward to you. I am Most Reverend Gordon Mackenzie, and
I am Right Reverend Jennifer Bowes.
And welcome, Jenny. And what a beautiful privilege it is that we have this opportunity of going forth with this modern technology. And although we improvise outside of our normal surrounds, but we bring with every ounce of love, gratitude, respect, and upliftment blessings to each and every one of you. As always, it is that we open with prayer. Then we go into the furnace of light, the spiritual protection exercise, and then we say the Lord's Prayer. Why do we do this? Because we align with the divine and we protect ourselves likewise. So will you please join us as we together join you. And so it is with the absolute love and light and every ounce of essence within us, which is of the divine and the highest, that we come before you, Almighty God, Lord Jesus Christ, our dear friends of the highest, and it is that we humbly express our heartfelt gratitude to you, the divine, for all your blessings, your upliftment, your protection, your healing, and every blessing that you bring forth. And in these times, testing and trialing as they may be, yes, we thank you for giving us the inspiration and for giving us the strength to likewise remain standing and not fall down and not succumb to anything of a lower vibration, but to keep ourselves focused so that truly we serve you of the highest, and in all ways as we give our love, appreciation and support to you, it is that we also give our dedication, our promise to stay with you of the highest, to retain our faith and our sincerity and our trust at all times. And with love we say, thank you, Amen.
Amen.
I am a furnace of light, and I radiate and project my light, my love, my power, my strength, my might. Throughout this home, over all this land, to the fence lines and beyond, and deep into the earth and high into the heavens. And I transmute and transform all energies to love and light. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Leave us not when in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you, Jenny. And would you, as always, care to share with us the exquisite wisdom? And we have to emphasize this is exquisite and priceless wisdom. Every day of every year, you tune in with Spirit of the Highest and you bring forth this wisdom. I struggle to find words to estimate the value because it is so necessary and it is so apt. It is always on the mark. And so, will you please share it with us now? Thank you.
Yes, and it's always a delight to share the wisdom, and this wisdom comes forth on a daily basis, and so it is truly a blessing. And it is important to always remember that when we do bring forth prayer, that it is heartfelt. So already we are all bathing and being nurtured within our own hearts, because through prayer we move inwardly into our heart centre, where we bathe in love, divine love, knowing that we are truly loved by the higher vibration, by God. And it is that this will truly nourish and nurture you, and it will keep you comforted, And so always remember, the more prayer that you do, the more that you bathe in holy, loving light. So always remember this. Always remember to move deeper into your heart center. And it is then, when you are in your heart, that you can truly embrace and absorb the healing light that you feel. And as this wisdom now comes forth, let it be that you know that this is for you to truly take on, to truly embrace, knowing that you are so special. You have to remember that your presence upon the earth is vital, and it is such a treasure. So just remember that these words will inspire you and will help you remember that we are all united and that you have this power within yourself to be the true light that you are. And so the wisdom today, and we set the boundaries and we keep our distance. And it is that our hearts are full of love, and as we implore to provide the richer vibration, it consumes the fear and transforms all to light. And again, we must remember, by doing that furnace at the beginning, we remember that we are transforming all vibration to light, which is love, which is of the higher vibration, where love continues to bathe all. Always remember, just by using that term, transforming all to light, you are doing exactly that, and it is your intention. Remember, intention is so important. And it is with gratitude that we arrest the sacred blessings that are a part of who we are. We recognise the strength that lovingly plays a part to uplift and to surmount, so that the higher vibration is loving and kind and distracts us and directs us and guides us to the mount. We must remember that our light will lift and rise and take us to the mountaintop, and that is what is being encouraged. Let it be that you know that this is where you need be, on top, shining your light, to allow no distraction to enter in, to move back into the heart center if you feel that you are being distracted or taking off course. Remember, you are more powerful than you realize, and the love that is within you will help you and will guide you and will direct you to where you need be. It is in faith that we stay strong and continue the loving prayer. We connect to the song within the heart, and it shines through. For this is the time to truly shine your light and to make a difference in the world. And rectify and rectify. The more that we rectify, we are transforming to light. So rectifying is very, very prominent at this moment. There is a high obligation, and so let it be understood. So as we pick up the pieces, we find the strength to put it together, to unite, to support your soul's yearning, to support your purpose. And as you lift your head up to the heavens above, knowing that all that awaits you will provide you with what you need to achieve your life lessons and your purpose. So recognize the soul journey, and recognize that the soul journey is a sacred gift, and do not be distracted from situations or by people who take you off course. Recognize it quickly, and then do all you can to find peace in your walk. And remember that we walk the path of righteousness and truth. And let it be that you embrace this light, this truth, this wisdom. Do not be afraid at this time, for there is so much love that is pouring, that is shining upon you. Just remember that you are capable of so much more. Let it be that you are diligent. Let it be that you shine your light and remember as what has already been shared. Remember that you are a divine being of light. Let it be that you remember your spirit and allow your spirit to soar, spreading that light, that wisdom, that truth, knowing that healing is the top. The more that you heal the earth, the more that you be in prayer, you will make a difference upon the earth. Remember, love Love is what is needed. So continue to be the loving example and expression of the divine. And this is your calling. This is your purpose. Every being who walks the earth has this purpose. Let it be that you continue to rise and be the true expression of your own light, your spirit. And then you will truly be comforted by your own light. So as you bathe in the truth of who you are, you too will recognize that you are spirit indeed. And let it be that the peace be with you. Let it be that the peace encompass you. And let it be that the peace enters your heart and continues to remind you that I am with you, that I am one with you. And we will walk this path together, united, bringing peace to the people and peace upon the earth. Indeed, these are testing times, but these times will bring you into being. These times will bring you to the fore, when you will recognize what for. You will recognize that it is time to truly be your truth, that you are supported by higher vibration, that you are embracing this light. Let it be that we unite in peace and grace. Let's do this together. Let's lift and rise the vibration of earth. Let it be that we lift and rise in the name of the highest, knowing that we are building bridges. Oh, and they're shining. And allow the colourful world that we live in inspire the truth of who you are. Inspire our living. And as we continue to live, shine the light and allow the rainbows to take you higher. Allow the beauty of Mother Earth to enliven you and to uplift you. For it is the passion that is within you that will remind you of this truth. Let it be that we come together and we soar as one. The unification of spirit will keep us high and mighty, shining the love upon the earth. This is the time when people awaken. People are remembering that we are spirit, living physical existence. And so it is now that you embrace your existence and do it now. Let it be that you allow the spirit of who you truly are to shine through. And there you will have that understanding that you are above and that you can see things for the truth. Let it be that your light be the beacon. And as we all unite and as we gather together to strengthen the light, we hold sacred space and we bathe in the sacred light that connects us. We all have a purpose. We are all purposeful. We are all powerful beings of love and light. And it is this love that is so great and so powerful that will have us shine through. Just trust. Trust in this message. Trust in the light that shines upon you. And let it be that you will recognize this. And this light will give you the strength and the power that you need to have the faith in yourself and in the highest. There are many on the higher vibration working with you at this time. So just trust this. And the peace will shine through. And just continue beaming and shining, transforming all to light. That's all you need to say. I transform all energies to light. And that is your prayer. That is your intention. And together we will bring forth a mighty elevation and upliftment. It is the new world that we are moving into. This is the year of enlightenment, for we are all embracing the light of who we are. We are remembering our calling. Can't you feel it within yourself? Can't you feel your heart yearning to feel complete? Well, let it be now. This is the perfect time to recognize this truth. Please allow yourself to move into your heart center and bathe in the love that is present. Bathe in the sacred space within your life, within your heart, and you will truly know. And it is that we are a team working together to support this. And indeed it is the year of enlightenment, for many people are awakening. So stay in tune, stay above, and recognize that we truly love you, and we will continue to provide you what you need. Let it be that you remember that the time is now and the time is precious. So love, love, love. Allow yourself to enjoy living, for you are on the earth to live, to experience, and to grow. So take that on board. What are you learning about yourself right now? And let it be that you soar as you discover the beauty, the power, and the light of who you are. We are one united force. And together we rise high and mighty. For indeed, love is the power, and the power is love. A united, loving force that will carry you through, that will encompass and nurture you. So allow this force to support you and nourish you, so that you feel a belonging to the love force itself. Do not stop believing in yourself, because your spirit never stops believing in you. And it is with so much love, that I encourage all of you now to see yourself in a ball of light. And knowing that the ball of light that encompasses you, enriches your light, nurtures you, loves you, protects and honours the life that you are. Truly let it be that you feel the love that Spirit provides you. And so now, let it be that we move into meditation. And let it be that this meditation helps remind you that you are loved and that you are not alone, that the higher vibration is with you, just even now. Feel the angel embrace you, and you will now feel the softness, the warmth within your heart, and the loving embrace to truly remind you that you are not alone. So have faith now and move into your sacred space within your heart, knowing that you are now bathing in your ball of light. And now that you are in your ball of light, and as you now feel the love, call forth your higher guides and angels. Call forth your loved ones, and know that they are with you at this time. Feel their presence, feel their love and their nurturing vibration, and allow that energy to move through you, knowing that as it does, you are releasing and letting go of all your worry, and it is being transformed to light. So it is now your intention to release and let go of all your stress, of all your fear, of all anxiety, knowing that it is time to let it go and for it to be transformed to love and light, so that it heals you and provides you with strength, with pure love and wisdom. Even these words will bring you comfort and provide you with the healing at this time. And so now, let it be that you allow yourself to close your eyes as we move into a short meditation where you truly feel the love. And as you now feel the angel embrace you, and you feel the loving light tenderly hold you, knowing that the angel provides you with all that you need. And you now surrender. Allowing the gentleness of the angel to truly help you move deeper into meditation. And you now become aware that you are relaxing, feeling the peace, for you are allowing it to happen. Allow yourself to go deeper in the sense that you are allowing love to enter and to lift you as you will feel the upliftment. And as you become aware now of the bright light before you, and you are aware of a golden bridge, and the golden bridge is encouraging you to enter, and you take steps towards this golden bridge, and the golden bridge is of light and of the highest wisdom. And you now see yourself upon the bridge, bathing in light, and you can hear the sound of music. And you continue to walk the bridge, and you feel a dance within your step, for you are eager, and you are so happy to bathe in this higher vibration. You are aware of the light shining upon you, and you can feel the light upon your face, knowing that you are watched over, knowing that the love continues to shower you, bathing you in peace and tranquility. You become aware of a beautiful tree before you, and you walk closer to the tree, aware of the huge trunk and the large canopy, and all the birds that live in this tree, and they are singing joyfully. You become aware of a beautiful blanket lying on the ground, and you see an image and aware of the colours that invite you to move closer, and so you do. So you take this time now to sit upon this blanket of light, and you can feel the vibration, you can feel the energy as it moves through your energy field, as you are connecting to the higher vibration of light. You instantly feel the peace, and you are calm, and you are still. And you become aware now of the energy from the tree, and you feel the vibration moving through your energy field, again inspiring you, providing you with the strength, the knowledge. And you look up into the canopy, and you are drawn to a particular bird, and the bird sings cheerfully, and it connects to something deep within you, a song, and it is your song. yourself becoming lighter and lighter, elevating, rising, feeling the light stronger within yourself, within your heart. And your heart joins in the chorus of the bird's song. And together, united in song, you feel as the bird, free, flying, and together you soar the sky, aware of the rainbow, aware of the laughter, aware of the love. And you look down now upon Mother Earth, and you shower the earth with love. This is your song that is providing peace, love and joy to Mother Earth. With love and gratitude, you continue shining and showering the earth, shining love. And you are now aware of the beautiful colours shimmering with light. For the more that you display the loving, healing light, the more the earth is vibrating in that higher vibration. And so we sing together and we come together as one. And the angels draw nearer, bringing song. We are uplifted by love, and we shine in the heavenly vibration, and we assist your calling, your prayer. We bathe the earth with a loving vibration, purifying the air, purifying the seas, purifying the hearts of mankind. Let it be that your prayer is forever alive. Let it be that your prayer continues to serve, that it is forever enriched with the divine source of light. For holy is he who sees himself as being the light, shining the light, being love, being a messenger of the highest. Shine the blessings of love and light upon Mother Earth. Let it be that your light enriches. Remembering to love thyself is to love all. Be at peace with thyself and continue to bathe in the beauty of the higher vibration. And then you will always remember that it is the unification of spirit that sings. Remember your calling. Let it be that you awaken to remember that you are truly light. And your spirit will always dance. So lift and raise your vibration so that you bathe in the higher vibration where you will have a greater understanding. And peace be with you. And allow the light of the world be the light of your world. And look at all that you see right now. Allow this beauty to be glorious. You are one with all this. Allow the world to continue to shine. Remember your prayer. you will always be at peace. For we are united, and we will continue always to love you and to support the healing vibration to heal mankind and Mother Earth and beyond. And so now, as you remember that you are the bird, that you have the ability to fly high above, let it be that you remember to stay above. And always remember that you are always provided for. And so now, let it be with love that you find yourself again standing upon Mother Earth, the earth shimmering with light, full of colour. And you pick up the blanket, and the blanket is yours. Allow this blanket to comfort you at the times when you need it most. But always remember the energy and the healing light that is absorbed within it. And so now, as the light continues to shine above you and shine and shower you with love and light and healing, know that it always does. It is just that you need to remember. So with love now, as you take in a deeper breath to bring your awareness back to the moment. Remember this moment is precious, for right now you are bathing, and you remember that you are connected and united with the highest. So feel the love of the angel and of the guides that truly walk with you. Your loved ones who always love you and watch over you. And so it is with love that we give thanks to you. And as you take in a deeper breath once more, remembering that you are in your ball of light, and you will continue to receive this beautiful healing throughout this day, knowing you are in the ball of light being nourished and healed. It is that collectively we say thank you with love and gratitude, and peace be with you always. And as you now gently open your eyes and see the world as the beautiful planet that it is, and remember that you are beautiful and that you are loved. Thank you. And it is now that Gordon wishes to share with you some more wonderful wisdom. So I invite Gordon to come back. Thank you.
Wow, Jenny. I'm going to change places with you. You can go to that side. But briefly, before we go into the talk, I can only say, wow, what we experienced and witnessed. And just to explain to those who perhaps don't understand a lot of what's going on, yes, it was a magnificent meditation, but Jenny is a trance medium as well, which means that Spirit of the Highest speak directly through her. We heard quite a few changes in the voice, changes of the energy, and undoubtedly some of you will have sensed and felt those changes as you indeed participated in the meditation. But the wisdom and the love so eloquently presented and delivered, brought forth, wow! Congratulations, thank you, But again, dear friends, remember that this is of the highest vibration. This is of the highest of spirit, and which is present in this world for all of us to seek. So let it be that we aspire to elevate to that higher level and to dwell in the higher vibration where there is pure love and nothing less. Would you like to say a little more and share some of the things that were going on and even who came forth? Well, it's up to you. What would you like to say?
Well, as we all know, and those who come to our groups and our services, those of you who are aware of the energies that I work with, and well, just know that they were all very present. And it is, as was given, a collective, in the sense that I work with many guides, and I'm speaking about Melchizedek, I'm speaking about Jesus, Mary, Sarah, the angel was very present. I was very aware of Samuel. So a lot of our guides are here to support us, because this is a very important message at a very important time, and that is Melchizedek.
Yes.
But it is that they work with us to provide you with this knowledge, and it is with such love in my heart. And I, as Jennifer, really feel their love in my heart, that I could cry with the love and the compassion for the world at this time. But it is that we recognise our love and light within ourselves, that it is indeed time to uplift and to be who we are truly born to be. There are people upon the planet who are light workers, meaning they have an amazing gift, for they understand their calling. They understand that they have the light that truly makes a difference, and that they can shine their light, and this is what it is. Meaning this is the truth and righteousness. And when we embrace the gift of who we are, we can extend it forward. And it is through this expansion that you will demonstrate greater awareness to mankind. And it is the beauty that is within the self that then is recognized. And it is that we extend, if people do wish to explore or to know more, that they can indeed go on the website. They can indeed bring forth questions. But it is that we are one. And it is that we live through the heart centre. And it is that we unite all people together as one. We do not divide mankind, we unite mankind. And let it be that this force of love shows this, that we embrace all, for we are all one. And when we move through the heart centre, when we live through the heart centre, it is demonstrated, it is acknowledged, and it is realised. Let it be that it is simple. Let it be simple. Let it be at ease. You be at ease with the world. Be calm. And the more you move into your heart centre, the more that you will feel safe and secure, knowing that you are truly loved, knowing that we are united. And when we do this, we lift vibration, and it showers the earth with love. So let peace prevail upon the earth. And God bless.
God bless. Well done and beautiful. Thank you, Jenny.
There's a lot more of me yet.
I thought
And
you were
I'm going to bring so much more joy
into the world.
And this is
And
Sarah.
I'm coming to visit all of you who love me and who call upon me. Let it be that we dance on the rainbow bridges, and let it be that we lift and rise ourselves to unite with the light workers. It is such a privilege to do this now, because we have so much to dance about. So the more that you dance and the more that you sing, the more joy you bring to the world. And so let it be that you find the joy within. Let it be that you find the inspiration and get back in line now. Now's the time. It is the time. Stand in your truth and in your power and shine. And the more you sing and the more you dance, you're lifting the vibration. Let it be that we find joy in our heart. And again, this is when we listen to sometimes your song. And again, the composition. Tears of joy, and allow the joy, because sometimes the tears can make us cry, but they're tears of love and passion. So let it be that you find the passion in your heart now to get up and sing and dance.
Thank
And
you.
I'm going to go.
Thank you.
But I love everyone. I love you all.
Thank you very much, Sarah. And thank you, Jenny, for making that possible.
Thank you.
Yes, Sarah is such a lively, beautiful energy. But wow, I sense that Sarah wants to say some more.
But I just want to continue just to say that things are going to be better and brighter. But the world has to lift.
Yes,
And the sooner they do, the more we'll get on with it.
exactly. Exactly, well said.
So, and I truly loved that meditation, and I hope everyone saw me in their meditation, because I was really shining the light. And if you really felt that light when you were doing the meditation, because just because you're not present right here in this room, just know that we can still feel the vibration in your own home. And that is true. So, I just know that so many of you did feel the love in your heart. And so just know that this is real. This is love of the highest, and we truly do love you, and we will continue to come to you. So just know. Yes, but truly it is about lifting and raising vibration, and then we will all shine. But I better go now. Okay, I encourage everyone to sing more though, please. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Jenny. In fact, we will find somewhere during this special time, as Sarah mentioned, Tears of Joy. So let's just pause momentarily and speak of Tears of Joy. It's a composition which was given from Spirit. And Jenny, would you like to put it on later? I'm just queuing you up. Tears of Joy is available on a CD. It's called Tears of Joy. 72 minutes of Tears of Joy in a loop. It's magnificent music given by Spirit. It was inspired and it was impressed exclusively for the purpose of allowing people to connect to higher vibration in meditation, linking with Spirit, getting themselves into that sacred space whereby there is a link. And yes, we have Tears of Joy playing in the background now. The CD, yes, it's simply called Tears of Joy. And as Jenny hands it, thank you, Jenny, for handing that to me now. Thank you. We'll hold it up there for all to see. And on the front there, well, beautiful artwork. We'll expand that for our next broadcast. And all of these broadcasts, of course, are expanded and improvised, as you would gather. So there it is, Tears of Joy, and it's available if anyone wishes to pick that up. How can you do it? I'll hand it back to you, please, Jenny. How can you do that? You can go to our website, which is www.thelighthouse.org. The Lighthouse, the House of Light, is all one word and all lowercase. www.thelighthouse.org. And you can find all the information about us in that website. And if you wish to likewise send an email to us and contact You can do that by going to the email. It's info, I-N-F-O, at the Lighthouse, thehouseoflight.org. There you go. So I hope we've provided the opportunity for each of you now to contact us if you wish. And so it is that I need to grab the talk which I have left off the lectern because we didn't have enough space. It's all improvised, as you can see. Thank you, Jenny. And so a spirit came forth and impressed this talk, and yes, there's a very strong message here. But what a beautiful message, and let it be that you see and feel and sense this message now, adding to, adorning and complementing that which has already come forth from Spirit through Jenny this day. And remember, it was Spirit of the Highest who designated 2020 as the year of enlightenment. And as we have now discovered, and on a worldwide scale, the year of enlightenment has indeed brought with it many surprises. But what more surprises does it have in store for all of us, including those spiritually connected and aware? It is obviously too late to shut the gate after the proverbial horse has bolted. But this is indeed what happened, and hence we in Australia and all countries across the world now have the virus amongst us, just as it exists. But yes, it's all across our planet, Earth, our beautiful planet, Earth. But rather than look down the barrel and follow the line of doom and gloom adopted and promoted by the manic depressive press and media, and which, by the way, works brilliantly well for them in their quest to lift ratings, but sadly this approach of fostering and adding to the panic doesn't achieve anything of a positive nature. And we need to move past that and foster and aid the rise, the lift of positive, uplifting, divine energies. It is certainly wise to be aware, not to dismiss, but as light workers and those connected with higher spiritual and awakened spiritual vibrations know well, let's now practice what we know is right by immediately setting about the lifting and raising of vibration and looking at the higher perspective and at the moral to be derived from the contemplation of the situation. For indeed, we are all aware of the famous and well-quoted line, "The man himself's the gold," meaning to say, that which is within us, within every one of us. In other words, come on world, wake up. That which is within each of us is the gold. It's our true essence. It's the divine light. We are much more. We are all much more than we care to realize. But what is it? Are we frightened of our light? Don't be frightened. See yourself as a torch and beam forth the light, your true essence, your love, your light, but for the benefit of all, including yourself. For it is indeed that mankind has the tremendous potential, provided that there is the will, the willingness and the stamina to significantly learn and grow from the situation and circumstances at hand. Those with and upon this earth at this time have the opportunity, for it is not since World War II that Australia, and indeed many countries on our planet, have experienced shortages, shutdowns, or even extended lockdowns and confinements. However, we each now have a tremendous opportunity, as has been pointed out to us, and we've been reminded this day, to work together in peace, in love and in harmony, for the highest good of all, and for the betterment and the collective benefit of each other, and to hence rise above the current afflictions and, dare I call it, a scourge, for not only for the benefit of those known by names of me, myself and I, yes, I'll repeat that, not only for the benefit of those known by the names of me, myself, and I. You understand? We do this, and what we do, we strive to now do by way of unification, upliftment, for the benefit of everyone, not just me, myself, and I. And yes, we can learn to grow with personal pride gained from the unselfish and the good deeds and benefits extended towards those around us and those less fortunate than ourselves. But likewise from the personal gratification within, earned and derived from the reward of beautiful smiles of appreciation and acknowledgement, readily displayed from the beneficiaries of our good deeds and the unconditional support we personally extend towards others and towards each other. In other words, by reaching out, helping and supporting others with the desire, without the desire or the expectation of personal reward or gain. And as the personal satisfaction collectively gained from those loving gestures, which be done, initiated and arranged by ourselves, and freely and lovingly given by our own hand, gives us greater clarity to estimate with greater and purer vision, love and appreciation the wonderful works of the Almighty Creator. It is also that we have far greater appreciation of all things with which we have been so richly blessed. But we further realize that those things which we initially thought were our mighty works of creation effectively pale into insignificance when compared, and so it is that we must quickly arrest that which could become our rapid fall and decline because of deflated ego, and accordingly, as in all situations, we immediately look to rectify both our outlook and our viewpoint so as to more fully understand and appreciate, but with pure love and without ego, that which is great and grand. And hence it is that we will at this time discover with joy and exultation that there is now a newfound stamina, motivation, desire, and determination within to grow and elevate in order that we further develop and leap forward with reinvigoration, whereby we literally spring into action with a renewed commitment and vibrancy towards life, and with a great and tremendous spirit of passion and ready for action. But this time it is that everything we do, and in every involvement likewise, we are always hand in hand with our divine spirit team, with the highest of spirit, and with our guides, mentors, masters, angels, with Almighty God, with Jesus, so that we elevate even further as we recognize and rectify our respective works and our ways, including those which have not been done well and which are not as good as they could be or should be. And so, as we quietly look, investigate, examine, contemplate, ponder, consider, and further learn, there comes the realization that yes, our parents, our dear and loving parents, who so earnestly loved and wanted to do the best for us, were correct when they said, "A little knowledge is dangerous." And when they taught us to make haste slowly and to always do the right thing by people on your way up, because you will need them on the way down. And so it is that again we have much greater and fuller realization and appreciation of the fact that truthfully there is a very great place within each of us which would benefit from that which we call and know to be humility, whereby we acknowledge and we finally admit that yes, it's true that we do not know a fraction of what we think we know, and likewise we are not as good at it as we would like everyone else to think. And so yes, it is time to stop bluffing our way It is time to stop pretending. Stop pretending that we don't need Almighty God or the highest Spirit or Jesus Christ or anyone higher than ourselves. Because truthfully, with passion and with sincerity, I say to you, look around and take a very good look around. And what is it you see? Do you not see our planet and all the countries thereon? Yes, in somewhat of a mess, without coordinated and united leadership, without love towards and for each other, with desire only for themselves, and with little or no inspiration or aspiration to lift and raise. It's true. And so, within the masses of population, yes, many have fallen, but been allowed to fall, whilst those in control at the top conjure new ways to generate more profit, even at the expense of the health and environment of our planet. And again, as we are now, I encourage you to look around and see for yourselves that pollution in some areas of our planet is already estimated to have dropped by 40 to 60%. This is an insight into what can be and what will be on our planet. And this has only taken place in the short space of time of the virus being present. That fall is huge in such a short time. But truly, if we are honest with ourselves, we will acknowledge that it is past time for us to reach out and upward, lovingly and earnestly, calling upon the highest and thanking the divine, the highest, for the intervention, help, support, guidance and direction. For at this time, mankind does not have the answers, but Almighty God does. That's a very sobering point, one to remember and to action. So please put your efforts into prayer and into reaching out to the highest. It is not that I advocate for everyone to instantly become super religious. That is not what we are about. This is not my message. My message is simple. To do the right thing by each other and by ourselves, with goodness and love being our sole motivation. By looking after the young and the elderly, by inspiring ourselves and others, by radiating divine and loving light everywhere we be, and through every thought, word and action, always acknowledging with love and true thankfulness Almighty God, Jesus Christ, and those of the higher realms, who truly love and wish us well, as indeed we've heard during this transmission. They have spoken to you. But it is that we have to help ourselves firstly, so as to make it obvious that we are willing to help ourselves and be desirous of being helped. So friends, what are you willing to do right now? Right this minute, this day, this week? And are you now enthused to start the new phase of your life, the exciting phase, and by doing so assist in the raising and elevation of the earthly vibration worldwide? For truthfully, I say to you, as your renewed and revitalized efforts take hold and gather momentum, you will not know yourself. For you will astound yourself at the level of energy and the amount and extent of your achievements. So let it be that you now reach out and be of your new life and take the first steps on the new but pristine and revitalized pathway which is your life. Because believe me, there is a whole new life of beauty and mastery filled with exquisite love when none of us will be bothered as we are at this time, where none of us have experienced anything of the joy of that which is to come. We will be amazed at what we see, what we feel, what we sense, what we witness. but it's all there for the taking. It's available. And so when we lift the earth's vibration up and beyond the greed and the gloom which currently infests and dwells upon the earth, let it be that we provide the best possible opportunity, and that we instigate it through our words, our thoughts, our prayers, our actions, every essence of our essence. Every essence, every speck, let it come forth and shine for the goodness of all, the upliftment. And so, let it be that yes, we accept there is much more that we can do. There is much more we can each do, and truly we each make a difference. Many times we have allowed ourselves to drop into despair, frustration, sadness. But why? There is a massive feeling that worldwide things have gone drastically wrong. But remember, we are a part of this. We have the opportunity of doing something about it. Just as Neil Armstrong all those years ago stepped out of Apollo 11 on the moon and spoke those immortal words. I don't need to remind you. Yes, that punchline was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Priceless words. And dear friends, this is the opportunity which prevails and offers itself now for every one of us to help our earth, to lift and raise the earthly vibration. Put yourselves into the shoes of Neil Armstrong if you must. But please, heed that which we bring forth at this time, and allow your light to shine forth, not only for your own benefit, but for the benefit of the whole. Remember, as our motto indeed says, unification of spirit. And that means unification, coming together, togetherness, upliftment. Always with pure love, embracing all as equals, and respecting and giving thanks to the divine. And so it is with love that I give you my commitment. Jennifer has already given her commitment, and we will strive to do everything we can, every day, every week, in support of the divine. And together, friends, we will achieve. For remember, united we stand. And that's what we shall do. United we stand. We lift, we raise the vibration, and we deliver. We deliver the new world. So let it be that the insight now be with you and remain with you. And let love and peace forever dwell in your heart. With love, thank you. It's a very powerful, thank you, Jenny. Very powerful message, I know. But you know, friends, we are so blessed. We each have so many, many, many talents and attributes. There are musicians, there are artists. Well, we look at the beautiful artwork behind here. In our last broadcast, we spoke of the artwork. We each have talents. Yes, Some write music, as in composers. There have been many, many, many great masters over the years. We all know them. Mozart, Beethoven, etc., etc., etc. Beautiful music. There are poets, likewise, and we're privileged to have amongst our congregation, who, by the way, of course, are not here today, can't be at this time. But our dear friend William Owens, yes, a great poet. Every week, William contributes new poems, brand new poems. And this is a first. So, William, thank you very much. It was emailed in to us, and I have the privilege of reading your new poem to the world. It's not been read anywhere apart from your home. So, it's called Thinking Beyond. It was written on March 27, 2020. Thinking Beyond by William Owens. Corona of the sun visible during an eclipse, yet some will never drink of that named beer another sip. Now the name of a worldwide devastating virus, which like never before has had such an effect upon us. COVID-19 beginning just at the end of last year, now thus unplugged, where politicians so badly swept it under the rug. This be just what is needed to foster its claim, to thus stand number one with now such worldwide fame. Now an opportunity for government to play headmaster with detention, detecting an absence via phones all that faster. Staying at home with services cut to the essential, categorizing nearly all such ventures out as non-essential. If we could reply, what might we say? Question, what is our very essence that can never be cut away? Or would that be above their structured understanding, knowing the whole, to grasp that fact, our essence above the visible? We are all spirit soul, where we require connection to be that of the ongoing, the gatherings into the raising of consciousness ever growing, to dispel the very craziness they have created with their isolation show, with media running rampant on death and doom in overflow. Politicians overbearing headmasters, ask thyself on this vexation, what will be the cost of this constant aberration? The withdrawal of soul, spirit souls coming together in expression. One might feel then this could be led to severe local and global depression. That then may give rise to greater calamity, isolation into depression, and then that loss into beyond of family. Congregational spirituality is an essential service as a supporting net. We, as fellow spiritual beings, have the mandate to make known the threat, that spiritual gatherings are ever the essence of society as an uplifting asset. Thinking Beyond, written by William Owens. Congratulations, William, and that was a world premiere. There you go, an exclusive from the Lighthouse, the House of Light. And there will be, in future broadcasts, more poems. Yes, I have quite a few waiting, but we're not going to share everything at this stage. We don't want to overload you at this stage. But we will, again, remind you of the opportunity to communicate with us, to contact, to learn more about us, and to learn indeed what more you can do to lift and raise the vibrations of the earth, to grow, to awaken spiritually, and to take those even tentative steps forward on your spiritual pathway, your journey into enlightenment. And so let it be that you take note of the website address once more. It is www.The Lighthouse, the House of Light, all one word and lowercase, the Lighthouse, the House of Light, .org. And so it is that you can also email us on info, I-N-F-O, info at the Lighthouse, the House of Light.org. And it has been a beautiful pleasure that we've had the privilege of spending time with you this day. I'm asking Jenny now to come back and thank you for the work you've been doing behind the scenes, Jenny, and on the scenes. It's always a pleasure.
No, thank you. A lot of wisdom has been shared today and a lot of love. So, thank you.
Well, thank you, and thank you very, very much, and thank you to your Divine Spirit team, as indeed I say thank you to my team as well. Friends, remember, you, every one of you, have spirit teams. It is imperative to remember always to engage in prayer, protection, and of course the Lord's Prayer. Why? It's to set up the protection, to put yourself into higher space so that you connect with the higher, that which is high, and that you remain and dwell in the highest vibration. Absolutely essential that you only work with the highest and most elevated energies. And so it is now that we will close with the closing prayer. We thank you for the privilege, and of course, please join with us now. Almighty, loving and eternal God, great and supreme Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, our dear friends of the highest, it is with the greatest of love, but with loyalty, dedication, commitment, sincerity, honesty, integrity, with purity of heart, soul, and essence, that we humbly come before you, that we give thanks for your many, your truly divine blessings, for the wisdom, the insight, the elevation, the love, the healing. As we give our thanks, we thank you likewise for the privilege of being called to your divine service, to help, to lend support to the divine mission, and to help, to encourage, to lead mankind, indeed our planet, into the light and the higher vibration. And with the greatest of love, we very humbly say thank you, and we answer your calling in the affirmative. With love we say thank you, Amen.
Amen.
And God bless you, everyone. God bless you, Jennifer.
God bless. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Peace be with you.